Yo, what's up, guys? This is me, HKS Game Boy. Welcome back to another live stream. Today, guys, we're just gonna be chatting. So, if anybody joins the chat, we're gonna be chatting with them. Let me see if the microphone is working. Live stream today, guys. Okay, so good. We're just gonna be chatting about um, with chat, and we're gonna be talking about how life has been, how life has been going with the new schedule and the new 2021 year. It's a crazy year, man. It's a really crazy year. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, bro? How we doing, Zero G? How we doing? COVID-19, all that stuff. It's crazy. Excuse me. Yeah. This year's been crazy. I had to deal with work and I had to deal with wow. Yeah, this is not a joke around. This is not a joke around. But yeah, with my work and school, it's a crazy thing. It's a really crazy thing. And I had to do YouTube. Then I had to I had to work on my um the mental health and all that stuff. It is a bit. It's a lot of work. That's what I'll tell you. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I'm glad you're here, Zeroji. I'm just gonna be talking about my life and all that stuff. Or the schedule or what's happening right now. Because no, I'm not. I didn't finish school yet. Sucks, but yeah, I'm not done with it yet. Let's see what you got. I don't know. I don't even know how. I don't even have a topic, so I guess we're just gonna be talking about COVID-19 or whatever. I don't know, but I don't want to get too politic and all that stuff. But it starts from that point. Talking about something else, then comes to that. But yeah. Well, let's talk about the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Is it happening? I don't understand, man. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, bro. Jake Paul is trying to fight everybody. Trying to fight. I don't know when is it going to happen though. Let me see. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Start time. How it just basically tells me when it's going to happen. Jake Paul is fighting the former UFC champ Tyron Woodley in a matter of weeks. August 29. Oh crap, that's too much. Today's August 11th, 29. Bruh, come on. I mean, to be honest, I've Tyron Woodley. He's a great. I don't know. I don't know what I'm studying, but Tyron Woodley is great. Mixed martial artist. I don't know when was the last time he fought. No, I don't really know how he fights that much, or like I don't really know his style. Because if you're more of a boxer and mixed martial art, you have to do both. You have to do grappling. You have to do and you have to do boxing. Both of these two to survive in the octagon, because you could be good at boxing, but you would get dropped at grappling or the other side. I quit my job because it sucked, and a lot of people were leaving. They wanted they wanted me to work all day, so I left them. LOL. Like, come on, may I have to leave him like this? I'm just kidding, bro. But yeah, the schedule for me is just crazy. As I said, school is still open. I mean, school for me is still open. You might disagree, some might disagree with me, but I believe when I had online school, um, had a little bit more time, had a little bit more. I could use the time that I have to work on something different. And for me, I'm coming to a harder level right now in school, and I want to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? I want to focus on that level. And the fact that right now they're closing, they're opening schools, like they already opened the schools. I've been like in school for like in person for 3 days, and I believe 3 days, yeah. And it's for me, it's a little bit hard because I want them to do virtually, but I'm already hooked to the in person. So then switching to that is just gonna make me do more stuff. But I do hope they do virtually because I don't read the chat. I'm going to get a job at Pizza Hut or something. That's nice, man. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. I hope nobody listens to me. But Pizza Hut and Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. There is some good stuff. There's some good pizzas in it. I'll be honest with you. It's not that bad, to be honest. Pizza is not that bad. But if you're talking about a bad restaurant, depending on like where I live, KFC no longer, man. It used to be the good thing at the past. It used to be like the real good stuff. Dude, bro, school suck. For me, okay, listen, I I want to get educated right. I'm gonna start saying some random stuff, but for real though, them doing online, then in person, online and in person, switching it up like this. I want them to pick one thing, and if I was like I guess the governor of the, you know, or the one that had the choice to pick, virtually or in person learning. Many have said that virtually learning has affected the students, has affected the students in their like their grades or whatever. And some students cannot deal with the virtual environment. They can't do it with the laptop. They can't do it and believe me, like when I was doing like some classes last year, people would take like the whole class to like to ask the teacher how to open their assignment. Some of them would just like lying so they could spend like a little bit of time, which did work. But others, they just want they really don't know how to use it. There is not much restaurants in my town. I don't care about the food. I just need to get paid. Oh yeah, I got you, man. I was just talking about the food in general, but yeah. Um, yeah, man, you gotta find a job real quick. Um, this year, I'm not this year. I guess. What else should I say? I forgot what I was trying to say, but yeah, it's true, bro. I graduated from online school. Well, there has been like a lot of memes talking about people graduating from like college. I think online school, I believe, becoming a pilot, all that stuff, making memes that he graduated from an online school, scaring everybody that he wouldn't be able to drive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But all memes aside, for me, online school was the best. It was just the best. And the cool thing is that you don't appreciate something once it leaves. I don't like waking up at 7 before schools before the teacher make the meeting. You could just like put your laptop to charge and just relax on your bed, and like whenever you want to wake up, just get you a coffee. Man, that was just the best schedule. Um, Many people would say that this is just being lazy and all that stuff, but for me, it actually gave me a little bit more time. And because right now in school, I'm gonna tell you this, because I believe ZOG have graduated from school, but I would tell you how school is literally like. There is no social distancing. Imagine just like the CDC just shutting down my live stream. But for real though, there is no social distancing. There is let me see. The masks, bro. If you're at every period, like once you like, let me see. Once you leave every period and walk to the hallway, you're gonna be like, um, there isn't any social distancing. Like I would say the amount of social distancing that is happening is there isn't any social distancing. Like it's the whole hallway is crowded. At points you would have to wait 1 minute standing in the hallway to try to like go to your class, and not 1 minute in a line. And there's like a little bit social distancing. No, everybody and like is full of the hall. Some of them not wearing masks. Others are just like, you know. And what's the funny part? I believe like I'm not sure when, like yesterday, you just like stuck in the hall and like you hear some people coughing. They might be messing around, but it's not good. I mean, there's many people that are talking about being against masks and whatever. I've took the COVID-19 vaccine, and for me, wearing a mask might suck a little bit, but it's not like a bad thing. It's not like, oh, I have to wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, why do I have to wear a mask? It's not like a big deal, to be honest. We have done it for almost 2 years. Now we can't do it for like an extra year, you know. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how schools is. And at my county, there has been a lot of cases of COVID-19, or the yeah, COVID-19. 1,000 cases. That's the first 1,000 cases, probably even more. I'm not sure. That's the first week with opening the schools, and they're saying the governors, they're saying that they're doing this or opening schools so they could motivate parents to let their students, not students, students, to motivate their children to vaccinate. Some children can't, and others like they're, I believe, 13, 13 and above could vaccinate. I'm not sure. 13, yeah, I'm not sure. 13 or 14 scheme, but whatever. Same, bro. Mine is about to shut down again. The county. I'm not sure if this is true, but some countries have done a lockdown. I don't even know because of COVID-19. But yeah, and I believe that we need a little bit better, like we need someone that could have one choice, that does one choice, and before doing that choice or before doing that action, uh he looks to it, say he like, let's say the one that could close or uh open schools, public places. He could pick either close it or either to open them. But the person that did have a choice to pick that, to close the like public places or close them, including schools, um, I don't know why did he think that opening schools, especially with the new Delta variant. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but they're talking about that is bad for children. It's like the virus used to be bad for adults when it started, the COVID-19. Now this variant, or like this new type of it, is bad for children. And what's the funny part is that yet they say it's bad, but they still open schools. There has been cases around like, as I said, my county. There has been 1,000 cases since they opened the schools. That's really bad. Um, across many like states, there has been a lot of COVID-19 cases. Arkansas, I'm not even saying it right, but they have had some COVID-19 cases. And I believe the one that picked the choice to open schools or open public areas should have been looked at like more than once, because you're dealing with people's life. Even if you see the people they're talking about unmask our children, or having a mask is not a, you're not supposed to have, or you're not supposed to be forced to wear a mask. But for me, I believe wearing a mask is one of the best safeties. Like, you could take the vaccine, and wearing a mask is like an extra protection. Um, because for me, wearing a mask doesn't really affect that much. Even with wearing a mask, kind of does. But even with school, you have to wear a mask. But I'm telling you, in like at lunch, you would have a table, like the whole cafeteria is full of people, like full of people. No social distancing whatsoever. The desks, you wouldn't have like, you don't have the desks for like a, it's like a long desks. They wouldn't have like 5 students in that table, or like 3. Like, they wouldn't have that much social distancing. I would say like they would have probably like the same amount of students they used to have without the virus going on. And the hallways, I'll tell you what, last school year, um, like before COVID-19, the school I used to go to wasn't that the hallway wasn't that crowded, but this school, the hallways are just like every single time you leave a period, crowded hallways, and like it's crazy, and that's really crazy. So it's gonna be weird the way they're gonna fix this, because it's not a good thing. It's really not. Yeah. Let me see this. They're offering same. My school is the same way. Yeah, like literally everything. As I said, cafeterias, they don't have social distancing. Hallways, and you know what's the funny part? Like when I'm walking down the hall, they're talking about, there's like they have these signs, they have installed them, like they're new signs, talking about maintain social distancing. And the funny part, I'm reading this sign while I'm literally crowded, like probably 1,000 to 2,000 students, like in hallways. Like every hallway, or like most of the hallways would be full of students, crowded, no social distancing. And not only that, they would say um let's say wear your masks, and people like literally don't wear their masks. Same way that I used to go to. Yeah, like it's crazy. It's really crazy. If I would have put the title COVID-19 masks and all that stuff, I would have probably got some like a little bit more viewers. And I'll be like debating with other people talking about that we should not wear a mask and all that stuff. You could wear a mask. You should, like, if you have an opinion, if you want to wear a mask, you could wear it. If you don't want to wear a mask, it's all good. But for me, it's like wearing a mask, like a little extra protection, and it doesn't hurt you, unless if you have breathing problems. Then yeah, uh, you have the right to not wear a mask, unless if you just wanna. Unless if you, but if you don't want to wear a mask, that's just because you don't want to wear a mask. Uh, doesn't work like that. You should look into K-12, bro. Ah, man, it's like these is I used to look at the news more. Yeah, let me see. I used to look to news more, but I stopped because like before school opening this year, I used to like look to see if they're gonna open the schools, because I was trying to see if I'm gonna buy some stuff for the school. Like I came in so late. I didn't have like much stuff for the school because I thought they're gonna shut it down. Because what's the point for buying like a lot of stuff for school and then ending up not using it? But I'm gonna look it up real quick. If you're talking about like you should look into K-12, bro. If you're talking about kindergarten, let me see. Yeah, even the kindergartens, I believe. Some of them are having virtually, but yeah, I believe I believe that even with virtually, in some schools, is an online school in K-12. Well, I guess that's really good for kindergartens into a K-12. Oh, it's an online school. My bad. I don't really know, to be honest. I wanted to have an online school, but like my county, they have a an online school. Well, it's not really an online school, but I've thought to join an online school, but there's another things that come into my mind. It's not. You don't have a live teacher. They give you stuff. They give you like assignments, and you do them like whenever you can. Not whenever you can. They just give you assignments. But I personally think that I personally think that they should have. How about this? I'm not a governor. I don't know anything about being like governor or whatever. But I believe what was the best choice to do is said worse than normal school. Yeah, because here's the thing. Yeah. Because if you have your normal school doing it online, like doing virtually, it will be a little bit better. But when you do the other like academies, they don't have a virtual, or they don't have a live teacher. They don't have a live class, which makes it a bit harder. Because I was thinking, oh, how am I going to do um how am I going to get like GPA scores and all that stuff? I know I could get it with that school, but I don't really know because I was scared like if I would sign up to the online school, then I'll be stuck with it and I would be doing bad. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna wait until my school does virtually, and they haven't done it yet. But yeah, but again, if as I said, if I would have been had like in control of like opening public areas or like opening schools, the first thing I would do is in opening schools, I would have I would let me see. I would do this. I would have two options for parents and students. I would have virtually classes, all like live teachers, and I would have a in-person learning, just like last year. Not well, yeah. At the end of not the end, but like 5 months of last year, they had this where you could just go back in person. I would go do that. You could have in person or virtually, because I believe when they used to have the in person, some students were there, a little bit of math students. So the social distancing was easy to do, but when there's too much students, it's a bit hard. They should do like I would say the max. They should do like 5 students. I would say 5 students in one class. That's like the max. Again, at the class is packed, sitting next to each other, and like you can't control yourself. Like in school, just like you're just trying to put your stuff. You're just trying to like sit down, all that stuff. You can't control yourself like touching. Let's say you're just trying to raise your mask. Sometimes your eyes would itch. You try to scratch them or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't control it. It's really bad because you could get sick. But when you're when you're virtually, you don't have to deal with any of that pain. But I don't really know when they're gonna change it. It's 11 p.m. I got school tomorrow, ZOG. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep, man. But yeah, I appreciate you for stopping by, and hope everything gets better. Yep, I hope everything gets better. But appreciate you for stopping by. Have an amazing day, and see you in the next live stream.